Welcome to this look at some very cool new mods on Farming Simulator 25 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a load of new mods, we've got quite a few updates. The Orchards and Greenhouses pack I did as a separate mod review because there was quite a lot in that. We've still got quite a lot to get through though, so we'll crack on. The Avant series by ITS, the Fendt 900 Vario S4 by LS Agro Ole. We have got the Lizard 7700 Boss Tanker by Custom Modding, the Bomec pack by Rentner Modding Ruin Princess. We've got the Mud Flaps by Dyson's Agri, the Maintenance Production by Kygo Modding Gaming Gonzo, the Universal Large Greenhouse by Antix, the Ivoy Cereal by MA7 Studio, and the Selling Buying Stations by Antix have all had updates. We're going to start off with into build mode. Just here we have got the Polish House, 31.87 megabytes download, 56 slots, 40,000 to purchase by Matiss. I didn't put one out, but it looks like this. Can't go into the buildings. You've got a sleeping wardrobe trigger just down there. No customization options. It comes as it is, with a bit of detail on there and smoke out of the chimney too. Next we've got the Polish House package. This is 20.37 megabytes download, 23 slots and 22 slots, 60,000 and 40,000 respectively. These two just here. This is by Mr. Grucho. The first one, again, no customization options. Looks like this. Sleep and wardrobe trigger. As you can see, sleep trigger there by the door. Wardrobe triggers around the back. Comes like that. And then the next one, which is 40 grand, is this one here. Again, sleep and wardrobe trigger, but they're both in the same location, just like that. Next we've got here the Fence BR. We've got two in this. Each one has got 3 segments. You'll find them under build mode and under fences. There are 3 slots for the first one. It's by Ian and Samuel Batista Modding. So the 3 sections are as follows. So normally when you click on the fence, you click and drag it, and then you can change segment type. So that's the fence section. Now depending which way you drag it, whether you go that direction or that direction, will depend whether or not your slats are on the outside or inside. So I mean, just pay attention to that when you're placing your fences. The second section is this gate here, single gate. The third segment is this gate here, which is a double, big old one there. Then the second set of fence in that is this one, more of a wire fence. That's segment 1, fence section. Section 2 is that gate there. Segment 3 is that gate there. All of those under build mode and fences. Next we've got the potato mound. This is odd. This is 1.87 megabytes download. There are 4 of these, and each one is 4 slots by A2OK. You put potato in, and I'll show you. We'll click on here. Potato and straw in, and you get potatoes and manure out. So the recipe 20 potato and 4 straw gets you 18 potatoes. So you lose a little bit of potato, but you're gaining manure out of it. So I'm assuming it's taking all the mud and stuff off, mixing it with the manure to give you. Mixing it with the straw to give you manure. That's the point. So far I've got 30 litres in here. What I will show you, if we're going to build mode, go to factories, that's where you'll find them because they're running as a production. And we've got 4, and it's basically the recipes are the same no matter what. Recipe 20 litre potato, 4 of straw, gives you 18 potato, 6 manure, but it's the capacities that are different. Each one's 50. I placed the largest one, and it looks like this when you place it. So all of your putting in and taking out triggers are actually inside the mound. I don't know if you can see where the thing is there. It didn't place like that, which is really peculiar. That one's more square. That one's a big rectangle, and that one looks like this. But one word of warning I will give you. I tipped my straw in, which put a little thin strand. When I tipped my potatoes in, because the trigger is just inside there, it did this. Where you may go stratospheric, but that's what it does. It's the potato mound. Next we have the earth crop storage just here. This is 15.84 megabytes download, 13 slots, 380,000 to buy. By Beemer, holds 1.2 million litres of various different earth crops build mode, and silos is where you'll find it. Just there. No customization options, it comes just as it is, like that. It's a fairly large proposition. And then the root crops that you can do in this, it's all your standard stuff I think, pretty much, but it includes onions as well. So if you want to store onions too, it should come up filling. So potato, carrot, red beet, sugar beet, parsnip, onions, back to potatoes again. So your earth crops can be stored in the earth crop storage. Lovely job. Next we have got over here the garage. This is the 45 by 11, 16.37 megabytes download, 8 slots, 30,000 to buy by Speedy and Balkanac. Build mode and sheds is where you find it. Again with this, no customization options. It comes as it is. Multiple doors across the front. Was it 7? I think it's 7 doors, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. In the corner here, this first door, we have got a light switch. Lots of space for 30 grand. Not a bad price. Nice detailing on the brickwork. Looks like a new build as well. Like the shed doors and stuff are nice and clean and tidy. Nice. There we go. So that's the garage 45 by 11. Next, we've got the garage pack. This is 17.02 megabytes download by Mr. Grucher. 4 slots and 10,000 for the little double garage. And then we have got 6 slots and 10,000 for the garage with chicken coop. This will hold 40 chickens. You'll find that under sheds. You'll find that under animal pens. No customization options on either of these. So coming in, no lights in this. Nice bit of creak on the doors. So double garage to the side here. Same with that. And then we've got, that's the door for the end of the garage. Then we've got a chicken pen here. Dialogue box, feed goes there. Egg boxes will spawn out here. And our chickens around the back here, coming out of the little door, which they can go in and out of whenever they want to. Nice. Garage pack by Mr. Grucher. Next we've got the APC pack. There's a lot going on with this. There are 8 items in this pack. 45.44 megabytes download. This is by Hellraiser and Bartmann. We have got a liquid manure tank. 10 slots, 2.4 million litres. I couldn't get it to place. I'll show you in a minute. Cows, 2 barns. Both of them are 16 slots. One will hold 35 animals, which this one does. And this one's got a built-in manure heap. The other one will do 35 plus because it's got a customizable pasture. We've got a heating house, which is 23 slots and 18,000. Potato washer, 6 slots, 36,000. Potato sorter, 19 slots, 36,000. We have got an admin building with sale point, 24 slots, 24,500 to buy. We've then got a fence section, which is just fence. You'll find that under build mode and fences. There's no segments on that, it's just a fence. I've got one out, I'll show you. And then we've got a decorative item, which is 18 slots and 12,000 to purchase. So if we go to silos first, and it's this one here. Now look, it's sitting above the ground. That said 15 grand momentarily. Where was that said 15 grand? Because I want to try and place it for that. It keeps saying flattening failed. Wherever I try it, it says flattening failed. If I come back out and go back in, there you go. The flattening failed immediately. I haven't placed anything on this one before. Well, and then it says 83,000, which implies it's going to try and place that above ground and build up to it. But the price does say 15 grand. I haven't tried placing one like that. I just don't know if I want to. Let's try that. Yep, flattening failed. Yep, won't do it. So every time it does 15 grand, it says flattening failed. And then it says that. Let's try and place it for that and see what happens. Okay, so it does do it. It does dip it into the ground, but that was not 15 grand. So 80 something thousand, not 15. Something to be aware of. But that's that one there. If we come from there and we go to our cow barns. Was it cow barns next? It was. So cow barns. That one there, 25 grand. That doesn't have a pen, but does have 1 million litre manure storage. And then we've got this one here. No customization options on any of these. You can see to the side of it. Which way around have I got it? There you go. You've got your animal pen. I mean, you see the animal pen. If I go to place that, it will ask me if I want to customize. So cannot place fence here. Why? Because that's there. Right. Do I want to customize it? I'm not going to. Do I want to put the medal in? Yes. So there we go. So those are our two options. So that's that one there. But obviously that will hold more than 35 if you put more in. This one, although it says holds 35, the triggers down the side there for putting the animals in and out, it says 32. If we come down the middle here, we got our feed and bedding in here. Milk was at that end. And then just here, we've got the take out. So that's for your manure. So when they're producing manure, you come into that door and you can click on that and that will take your manure out 1 million litres, which the other one doesn't have. If we come to here, cow barn, that one's all right. Oh, that's curious, because it didn't mention it. That one's got a meadow, but it's saying it's got a manure heap. Let me just double check that, because that wasn't part of my notes. I assumed that one had and one didn't, but I assume the difference is one's got a customizable pasture, the other one hasn't. That's obviously it. It didn't mention 1 million litres. Oh yeah, it's got a trigger that end as well. So it does, both of them then have, according to this, one has a customizable pasture, one doesn't. I need to speed up, we have got tons to get through. There we go. So, next up then we have got this, which is the potato wash plant. Build mode and factories is where you find these next few, 3 I think it is. So we are going that one there, potato wash system, that's 36 grand there. We've got that one there, which is the potato sorting, which is that building there. And we've got this one here, which is heating house. That requires wood chips and electricity out. Now this one does say in the description, provides electricity to your buildings. But there's no option, I mean, let's just check, look at this. So this is it running, and it's doing something. Not sure what, but we'll come to it, click on that. So potatoes in, water in, will give you stones and washed potatoes out. The washed potatoes have a price, and then we've got the potato sorting. We'll come to that building in a minute. You can put normal potatoes in that and it will sort them, which gives you sorted potatoes. Again, takes the potatoes, you get sorted potatoes and stones out, takes all the rubbish off them. You can take the washed potatoes that we've just done, so the washed potatoes that are now washed go into the sorting plant, and you can have sorted washed potatoes. All of those can be sold as separate items. So that is running that at the moment, doing washed potatoes. Going to this one here, we tip in. This one is running, and we should be getting both out of that because I've got both in there, potatoes and washed potatoes. It will take a little while because obviously the recipes are okay. Cycles month, maybe they're both okay. I've only been running about, what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes while I've been setting up the rest of the mod review. So that's what those will run. The heating plant, like I say, it's an odd one with this. I haven't switched this on yet, but we come into the building here. So you tip here for your wood chip. Click on that and it's like wood chip, outgoing product. It says electricity. But there's nothing showing of you building up any electricity. There's nothing saying outgoing product. So if I turn this on now, change output, you can't change output. It just says storing. So I'm assuming you're going to get paid on the hour, not that it actually distributes electricity. This has got this kiln, and I must admit, I thought when I turned that on, you might get like a crackling fire or something. Whether you open or close that, whether that's turned on or not, that stays as it is. That's the heating plant. Behind that, we have got the admin building, which is this building here, and we've got a sell point on the side of that. Can we get in this door here? We can. So, admin building, cookhouse. Just double checking that this hasn't got sleep and wardrobe triggers. There we go. I thought it might. Sleep and wardrobe triggers just in here as well. So, a home, admin, building, etc. This one you'll find under build mode. This was actually tools. Was it tools I found it? No. Maybe it was under farmhouses. There it is, just there. 24,500. And then the fence. I've just got a bit of the fence there. Like I said, that's under build mode. And fencing, no segment types, just the fencing. You can place that, remove it if you want. And then this is the decorative item. It kind of splashed, you know, when you're trying to disinfect vehicles in and out. Sprays on the top as well. It's a decorative item. Build mode and decoration is where you will find that one. Is it others? There you go. Just there for 12 grand, like that. I think that's everything from that pack. So yeah. Cows, potato washing, heating, admin building, the big slurry pit, like I say, that definitely wasn't 15 grand. Anywho, that's the APC pack. Next I'm going to show you in here, if we come down to, we've got the BeTEC Cameleon, and this is under slurry equipment. So, slurry tools, just there, the BeTEC Cameleon 15 meters. This is 6 slots, 17.56 megabytes download by WOLFex modding. We've got option of standard slurry injector spreader or with hyperdiscs on there. And we can change the main colour, which does that, all the pipe work and stuff on there. This will work on the back of a slurry spreader tanker like this. There's a 3-point link bit on the back for attaching an implement onto it. So it's an implement to go onto the back of an already prepared slurry spreader. And that's what it does. At 15 meters, it will spread the slurry and do the thing, which is what it's designed to do. That's the BeTEC Cameleon 15. What we're going to do now is look at, what was it under? Power harrows. Under power harrows, we've got this. This is the Lizard TIM, the TIM 612. This by VuleX, 2.41 megabytes download, 2 slots, 1.5 meters. No options, 35 horsepower required. It is a power harrow for the cultivation of ground with a PTO. Next to that, I'll do this at the same time, we've got this. This is the Sicma RW520 by Pepe978 FSI Group. 10.91 megabytes download, 7 slots, 5.2 meters wide. I did get one of these out because I wanted to see, because I'm assuming it folds. It looks like it's got hydraulics for folding, so we're going to double check that in a moment. We've got no warning signs, warning signs. Those are 2 options on that, so we'll jump to that now. Here it is, and I'm glad I checked actually. Yes, it does fold up, as you can see. Nicely made in detail, but again, we'll double check this, because this is a power harrow off the PTO, and then PTOs run out to each section. But this does say L1, allow great fields, for a power harrow, so it's going to act like a plough potentially. So what we'll do is turn it on, drop it down, and there's our power harrowing. Now a power harrow will bring up large stones, a bit like a subsoiler. I mean, they don't always, but I suppose because this may be acting like a plough as well. If I allow create fields, let's see what it does. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't, but yeah, there you go. So you can create fields with this as well. Super of the dupers. There you go, the Sicma RW520. Next then, I'm going to show you this in here as well, because they're fairly straightforward things, some of these. Fairly kind of obvious. I tend to spend a lot of time getting these things out and just saying, look, here it is, and pointing at something, you know. So we'll have a look in here. So under here we've got this. This is the Lizard, sorry, not the Lizard, the small car trailer by qwertyPL and Patologia. 12.85 megabytes download, 4 slots. Options on this, we have got license plate standard or Polish old. We've got front reflectors, 1 or 2. 1 or 2. We've got side reflectors, 1 or 2. We've got rear reflectors, no or yes, puts those on. Main colour, does all that bit. Design colour, does that bit, and then rim colour option as well. And it's a trailer for taking stuff, you know, it's just a small trailer. It's nicely made in detail, as you see. All the springs and stuff on there, little bits of suspension. Very cool indeed. The car trailer. Next, and I've got one of these out, so I will show you it, but I'll show you in here while we're doing it. Actually, I'll show you the next 2 in here, because they're both in the same category. Under low loaders. This is interesting, because I swapped out on my Lickin' Leg Let's Play my Bailey trailer for a different style of trailer, because I wanted one with ramps. And look what's come out. This is the Bailey Low Loader by RossN Mods. 14.24 megabytes download, 6 slots. This is pretty cool as well, because this has got a winch on it. 42,000 to buy. So we've got side signs, puts those Bailey bits on the side. We've got winch, yes or no, which puts a winch on there, which is pretty cool. It's a bit you can't winch vehicles. We need an attachment. And is there one out? I don't think there is. Because you can do logs and stuff, but what we need is a little bumper thing you can put on things and attach a winch to. That's what we need. Decals, puts reflectors down the side, attach type at the front, UK pin hitch, or there's a ball hitch option as well. Main colour does, you've guessed it, the main colour. And then rim colour and license plate option on there too. Also, we're going to be having a look at this because it's right next to it. This is the FC260CR by Pepe978, 7.27 megabytes download and 4 slots. This one has the option for Continental, Michelin, just those. Under Continental, Standard and Wide. We've got low loader without supports, low loader with base supports, low loader with supports. Configuration of license plate is the map option, or on the back of that you've got agricultural trailer license plate. Main colour does, let's go blue. There you go. And then we've got rim colour and license plate option on that one as well. So let's just whiz over. Where did I put them? Just here is the Baling. Very nice indeed. Tension straps across the whole thing, which obviously can be done outside but can be done from in-cab as well. Winch. That's a brilliant feature. Like I say, if you can hook onto things and winch them up the ramps, that's pretty cool. But I suppose logs and stuff. But it does have a winch on there, which is a nice feature. Let's start the engine on that. Beacons, flashing units on the back of there. It does have a trailer hitch on the back as well, which is pretty cool. Unfurl. Nice sound effects. Very cool. Just a nice looking trailer, isn't it? That's it, isn't it? Oh no! Before I forget. R1 and right stick side to side, look at that. So you can extend the bed, so if you're putting on something that's a little bit wider, you might have twin wheels on it, or it might be harvester related, maybe. Takes a little while when you press fold. It does do it, just takes a little while. That's the Baling. Very nice, by RossN mods. The next that, we've got the FC260R. Start the engine on there. Beacon is a rotating one on the back of this one. And this one is fold. Tension straps again can be done in cab or out. This doesn't have a section for opening and closing for making it wider. It comes just as it is, like that. Both of those low loaders. Nice. Next up we have got, oh yes, this is the Gallignani 9250SL by Pepe978, 7.86 megabytes download and 6 slots. You'll find this under balers. This will do 125s and 150 round bales. Just there. Options, we got wheel standard or wide. We got round bale net. We got standard net or film binding, and then rim colour. Those are our choices. 90 horsepower required to operate said machine. I did set it on to automatic drop, didn't I? I did. Let's turn it on. Drop the pickup. I went film binding rather than net. And then away you go again. Straightforward, really. You can adjust the size, like I say, 125s or 150s. And it will do your baling. Lovely job at the Gallignani 9250 SL. Next. Also by Pepe978. This is the Caffini synthesis. It is 7.73 megabytes download, 5 slots, 3 meters wide. This is designed for kind of grapevines, vineyard sort of stuff as well, olives and things. It is a sprayer, herbicide or liquid fertilizer. You'll find it under your grape processing stuff, so it should be down here under grape tools, just there. The synthesis, 400 or 600 litre, 45 horsepower required. You probably want a front weight. I didn't put one on and should have done. It was fine until I put the 600 litres in it, and it tipped back a little bit. Nice and made and detailed. This should sprout the size. This unfolds. So unfold it, moves those sections out the way, which will allow for the spray, hopefully. And then we turn it on. And there we go. Lovely bit of kit, isn't it? The Caffini synthesis. Probably should have done herbicide rather than liquid fertilizer. Anyway, next we've got, I'm going to show you in here. because this is one that we've got already, so it's an adjusted version of. So under planters, we've got standard base game Maestro 2450SV. This is a modded version of the Maestro 2450SV. This is by Agro Tonho, 25.02 megabytes download, 19 slots. So the width is exactly the same, 15 meters. Horsepower requirements is exactly the same. Difference with this is we've got more options. The other one just has wheel setup. This one has Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Vredestein, Matiss, BKT, back again. Under Trelleborg, I'll show you those. We've got standard, standard 2, wides, wide 2, twins, twin 2. We've then got narrows, which is quite cool, a narrow twin 2, then back to standard. Not all of them have all of those options, but they have some of the different ones. But then we have tank setup difference here. So we've got 2,000 seed, 7,000 fertilizer. We can do 2,000 seed, 9,600 fertilizer, or we can do 3,000 seed and 8,600 fertilizer. So a few different options for combinations, whereas the base game version just has wheel setup. So it's nice to have a few different choices as to what you can do with your setup. At the end of the day, it still does your standard planting crops. It doesn't do everything or anything like that. It doesn't run any faster. Oh, hang on, it does. That says 7 miles an hour. That says 9. Take that back. Goes a little bit faster. But it's under your planters for your perusal. Next, oh yes, we've got this beastie. This is land clearing. This is by Bcbuhler, 1.89 megabytes download. We have got the quick claw, which is 1 slot, and then we got fire, which is 2 slots for the first one. I remember this on 22, but I don't remember it having the same. I don't remember it doing the same thing. I remember it being kind of more of a, not decorative, the fire bit, but you'll see what I mean in just a moment. If we come down to our forestry equipment and machinery, so under excavator tools is where you find the quick claw, just there. So you've got capacity 2,500 litres, so you can use it as a bucket for picking stuff up, or you can have 12,500 litres if you want unrealistic. We can change the main colour. If you've got the multiple colour configurations thing mod from Giants, you can go for metallics, which I kind of went for that. I like that look. That's the bucket, but it has multiple functions. We come out of there and we come to miscellaneous under our forestry. We've got fire, and you can buy these or lease these if you want to. I got a few because I thought having multiple would be quite cool. I just want to watch Farming Simulator burn. No, I don't. That's craziness. But anyway, these are liftable. I bought 4. Pick them up, put them in whatever, strap them down, take them wherever you want to go, and then you place them out. Now, I always remember, like I say, on the previous version, these being a kind of more decorative thing, and it's basically you're pouring the petrol, we light it, and boom. But these actually do remove brush, bush, and all sorts of stuff now, which is pretty impressive, I have to say. So I'm going to show you the bucket first, and then we'll show you the rest of it. So if we have the bucket, let's go out, rotate that out, we can open and close the claw. Now we can use this as a grab, so we can grab branches, grab things, so we can just use it as a claw. We can use it as a bucket, no problem at all, and it will do the buckety thing. At the moment I haven't got it switched on, because if I'm going to use it as a bucket or a grab, I don't want it switched on, because if I switch it on, it will then act as, well, you'll see what it'll act as in just a moment. Let's swing this round to here. If I now turn this on, L1, turn on quick claw. That's now on. Got to be careful here. This will, as you can see, this will chomp through branches, trees. I think it's supposed to remove stumps as well. So we're going to get through there, go, look, chop through that, no problem at all. Will it get rid of the stump? It's supposed to get rid of the stump. There you go, got rid of that. Okay, got rid of the stump. There you go, stump gone. You can also use it if you want to. Ploughing the ground up, gives you a kind of cultivated look. So if you're clearing ground and you want to, it does a bit of everything. So when it's switched on, it will chop through a log, but if you leave it on it for too long, it will remove it. So be careful of that. And again, if I then want to, after having cut down a tree, look at chop through all that, it just makes such like work of it. It's incredible. If you then want to pick that tree up, make sure you turn off the claw, because otherwise it will keep chopping it all up, which is absolutely bonkers when you consider it. So let's turn that off for a moment. So that's what that will do. So it will cut down trees, it will remove stumps, it will do the ground, it will chop up trees and branches and stuff like that, no problem at all. You can then grab your branches, trees, whatever it might be, and that's when you come on to this section of it. This one I think I've got liftable. If we come to these, you enter these, and it says, first of all, start engine. So I'll put a couple out, but do whatever you want to do. So, you know, start engine. Now, it does also say, now I tried this and it did it without me doing it. It does say L1, it says turn on fire. I'm going to turn on fire. It's already on technically, but I think this is for doing what it's supposed to do. So do that, turn on fire. So rather than just being a decorative, you know, we're getting rid of all the foliage and stuff, I think this is liftable by hand, is it? Yeah, look. Put this over it. Drop that. It gets rid of it all. Now I'm sure it said in here, under there, it shows the wood chip. The fire is for destroying unwanted trees. Simply turn it on and start the fire to destroy any trees in the flames. Whether it produces wood chips or not, I can't. Don't want to get too close to the fire. I can't see any. Like I say, it's not to say it doesn't. Any bits here? I don't want to spend too long on this, but well, I mean I do because it's absolutely awesome. Do I want to go through the whole tree? Not really. I've still got other mods to do. Come on, hurry up! So that go through all of them. Can I pick that one up? Yes. So yeah, if you don't want to be wood chipping and you just want to, if you want to have a little fire, I love this because you can use this for all sorts of stuff now, which is pretty cool. And then when you're done, turn off fire, stop engine, and you can pick the jerry cans back up again. They might be a little bit hot. Then put them back wherever you want to go. I can't see any wood chips on the ground. Is there anything there? Oh, hang on. No, that's just the ground texture, isn't it? Am I imagining things? I think it might be. It's not like there's a pile, is there? There you go. If I'm wrong about that, I do apologise. And then you can put them back wherever you got them from and go again. Very cool indeed. That's incredible. I mean, that just... whoo, what a bit of kit. Does a bit of everything. Very cool indeed. There you go. That's the land clearing by Bcbuhler. Next we have got the tracked dump truck. This is pretty cool as well. I like this. Built on an excavator chassis, which is nice. This by Carl TG, 14.02 megabytes download and 6 slots. You'll find this under... was this miscellaneous? I think it was miscellaneous. Yeah, there you go. Just there. 175 grand. Options on this: stock engine, 180 horsepower or 250 tuned. Brand decals, yes or no. You don't have to have those decals on front and sides if you don't want them on there. Beacon light, yes or no. Safety beacon, yes or no. Puts the green one on. Windows, standard or slightly tinted. Capacity, 15,000 litre or 50,000 litre, which makes it rather handy. Main colour, if you want to fiddle around and play about with it and do what you want. Change our main colour. Exhaust material, we can change that as well. And there's no license plate on this actually. No. It does say it takes everything, pretty much. Which again makes it very handy. Jump in and start it up. Beacon. Horn. Lights. I think it's really, really cool. And if you get to where you're going and people are loading onto you, or you're getting ready to dump somewhere and you get to where you're going and think, oh, I've lined up wrong. Don't matter. Swing it round and dump wherever you need to. It's brilliant. Unload here, does your dump. What a cool bit of kit. There you go. Yeah, it's very slab-sided and stuff, but who cares? I keep saying this. When you get mods that are a little bit different, things that stand out from the crowd, things that we haven't really had before, I like that. I like that a lot. There you go. Tracked dump truck. Next, we've got this. This is the New Holland 180/55 by Pepe978. 18.72 megabytes download. 9 slots. 180 horsepower. It's only like 50 grand. It's not the fastest thing on the planet, and to be fair, it doesn't have a front 3-point, but it does have a rear 3-point if you choose it, and a standard trailer attacher, so you can run all sorts of gear on it if you wanted to. 180 horsepower, pretty cool. This you'll find actually under medium tractors because of the horsepowerage. Just there, 51 grand for the base model. So you can have standard crawler tracks. I went for the road tracks. It's still fairly noisy, only adds £1,000 on for that. Then design standard, 500 kilo, 900 kilo, front weight. Then we switch to the back, we've got rear link. So at the moment it's just got a hitch, you have a rear link on the back of it. And then you can go front weights, 500 kilo, 900 kilo with the rear 3-point as well. Rear linkage too. Those are your options. No colour choices, anything like that. It comes like it is. There's no beacons, lights there up the top as well, and our rear lights. On the back we do have a rear swing arm, drawbar, L1 and right 6 side. Swings that drawbar. Can you see that light? Swing it around so a little bit better so you can see. There we go, like that. And it does the clanky thing that probably a little bit quieter because it's on road sort of rubberized tracks. But again, let's say 180 horsepower for that price. Can't go wrong really, can you? Turns on a dime. What a little beauty. The New Holland 180/55. Lights off, engine off. Next, we've got this. Also by Pepe, it's a bit of a Pepe 978 day today, isn't it? By Pepe 978, we've got the Carraro Tractors Compact VLB 75. 22.24 megabytes download and 13 slots. You'll find this under small tractors. Just there. So we've got the option of Trelleborg, Continental, Michelin, Vredestein, back again. No tyre choices within those, just those tyre choices. Front weight, we've got standard, 150, off again. No 3-point at the front. Rim colour and licence plate. Those are our choices. So it's a nice little bit of kit. I'm assuming it's 70. I didn't even check. Didn't even look at the horsepower. It's got to be 75, hasn't it? Yeah, 75. The fact is the VLB 75 would kind of make sense. Sometimes you get a chip tuning option. It's a nice looking little tractor this. Beacon. Lights. Very cool. First person. Smooth as well. Smooth and quiet. We can fold this down as well. You can fold the roll bar down. So if you're storing it in a very low garage, or you need to go under a low bridge, or for whatever reason, just because you want to, it is there for your protection. But if you want to remove it, you go for it. There you go. Lovely. Which brings me on to the last of the mods. And it's this one just here. No maps, actually. Mind you, the time I'm recording this now, it's the following day. Apologies for that. We've got the John Deere 6020 series by DB Modding, 34.9 megabytes download and 18 slots. This has got a very strange engine sound. It might be because I went for the chip-tuned version. Was this medium tractors as well, or was it large? Yeah, medium tractors, just there. Again, not too expensive, really. 75 grand for the base model. We're starting at 115 horsepower, which is pretty good price-wise. Now, we have a 40 and a 50 km/h version in each of these. So I won't read them all out, but 40 and 50 in each. So we start off at 115 horsepower. We then go 132 horsepower. We go 141 horsepower, 158. Then 170 chip tuning, but again in both speeds as well. I went for the chip tuning. Wheel brand, Trelleborg, Matiss, Michelin, Nokian, Continental, BKT, back to Trelleborg. I'll show you under the Trelleborgs, but again, like I say, there are other options amongst the other tyre choices. Wheel weights, standard 2 with weights, wide with weights, narrows, rear twin, twin, back to standard. Extra lights, yes or no. You can put extra lights on, put some just above the indicator bits by the doors. We've got beacon lights, standard. We've got left beacon, right beacon, both beacons. Interior mirror, yes or no? I went yes, so we should have an interior mirror as well. Toolbox to the side, yes or no? Attachers, 60 kilo, 360, 560, 760, 1010. Front hydraulic with PTO, or back to 60. Starfire, yes or no on the top. Front of the attacher, quick power, back off again. Front fenders, yes or no? Don't have to have them if you don't want them. License plate option on there too. Lovely job. So let's jump in, start it up. Beacons, lights, what's going on there? horn. Now we do have L1, R1. Left stick side to side does the rear window. Right stick side to side does this door. Right stick up and down does that door. Oh, don't get me wrong, I love the sound of it. I think it sounds brilliant. I really do prefer the animations for changing gear and stuff outside of a tractor, because you've got all the pedals, you've got the arm movements changing the gears. Inside you get the gear levers and stuff move, but it's just not. You can see the pedal moving, but the animations from outside are brilliant. On most tractors it's the same, but like I say, it's a nice bit of kit, not too expensive, especially for the initial model. I mean, not too expensive really for what you get. And there you have it. That's it. John Deere 6020 series by DB Modding. That's it for the mods and the updates. Like I say, I did do the orchards and greenhouses pack separately. That is up. If I remember, I'll put a card to that, but I probably won't remember when I come to edit all of this. I hope you found all this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then of course, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.